we have Unity on the inside of row number 1, Marty. On the outside, it's Lake Holcomb. Row 2. Somerset is going to be the outside. On the inside is Frederick. Then we have the Cedar Lake Speedway bus. That's the one that we have from last year's Chisago Lakes. That's the Mountain Dewy can. Osceola, that is the infamous Bob Quist right there in row number 3. Row number 4 from Webster. They're on the black. They're the shark, not the baby shark. And then on the outside of the baby shark
the bus
is
races that we
St.
have
Croix
back
Central
home.
and the fancy
There's
pink
all,
bus.
like the track actually buys
Finally, we
all
have
the
St. Croix
buses.
Falls on
Yeah,
it.
they do it here.
In the second to last row,
that's
and
pretty
outside
nice.
of them is
And
Chisago
then
Lakes.
they just pick
Very final
random
row.
drivers and
Richmond
throw them in there as they have fun.
and luck. Here we go, Marty. Lights are down, going down the back chute. This is 8 laps. 8 laps of absolute mayhem. Well, not yet. Not yet. I just set the stage. Green flags up.
Warmed up. First 8-lap race of the night. Here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Jeff Stacker throwing that green flag as they made their way to the Joe Provo Raceway.
This should be interesting.
I know the guy in the Webster school bus.
As Lake Holcomb down the backstretch.
He's
Okay.
You get a chance to look at the junkyard bar.
Webster almost 3 wide on the backstretch.
Okay.
He's got a junkyard and then he's got the farm. He's got about 300 Mustangs.
Osceola is in seconds right now.
But if you look inside the door, right by the driver's seat,
Yep.
some of these guys are running
They all rolling down the backstretch.
Yep. Yeah, I see. Yep, I saw it.
2 laps complete now. We're going to be headed to 6 more laps as Lake Holcomb is gone. Bob Quist is hot on the trail, though.
the first year they had.
That boy ran out of diesel fuel today because he can't quite breathe the actual dial.
They rate defense.
Coming alongside of Unity, fighting for 3rd spot. They have Frederick and Somerset fighting for the 4th and 5th positions.
Finally, they said, you know,
St. Croix Central, here comes Osceola. Bob Quist is putting the goals to it right away.
That's a lot of view. That's the side of the lake down the backstretch.
Ooh, Bob Quist got pinched down at the very bottom. He had to check up a little bit there into turn number 3.
Side by side will be Lake Holcomb.
We're halfway home here, boys and girls, on the first heat race that we have here. Or the only heat race, I should say. It's the next bus race. We'll get this bus race.
Yeah.
Lake Holcomb is still out front right now.
Fire truck sending off some smoke, trying to pick up second down the front stretch.
There they go 3 wide into turn number 4, and you've got Somerset on the inside. Unity going right through the middle, and Frederick on the outside. Bringing up the tail end of the field, we got St. Croix Falls and St. Croix Central side by side. Webster and Court Bluff.
Somerset, this one is the entry.
You got all these kids, get a lot of people in different communities.
Yep.
Round for Lake Holcomb.
Good deal for me.
Yep. I'd say my
Time by, Marty, it's going to be white flag at the flag stand as Jeff Stackett is poised to actually get that sucker high in the air and wave that thing. Here comes the Barbie bus down turn number 4.
Behind us, she was like, we really want to come out here. If you guys want to come, feel free to come out. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's like do something different. I'm more of a derby guy. I do derby, stuff racing mostly.
Oh, Derby?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to, well, sometimes they have
Checkers will fly first bus race of the night. Goes to the Barbie bus from Lake Holcomb.
Oh, and block him into that. Yep.
Osceola coming home in second.
but
Chisago Lakes. Frederick. That's a lap. Osceola Lake bus.
one guy had like a
And then
St. St. Croix Falls. Looks like we have Luck,
Yep.
Unity, St. Croix Central. She's got Drew Perry behind her. Ryan Buck is in that CLS bus, and I don't think he's going to last much more than a half a lap. He's going to be basically passed on by unless he's got a secret here. Here we go as Jeff Stackett races the green flag, and away we go.
As all these buses do have transponders on them, so you'll be able to see up on the board as well where your favorite bus is at on the board. The CLS bus trying to hold off the St. Croix. That would be the bus driven by
Brooke Razor and St. Croix Central. Believe it or not, the Somerset bus, which is right behind her, actually helped her out with the bus late yesterday. So she's actually flying basically under the tutelage of the Somerset bus. But here comes Drew Perry trying to dial her in.
Rewind with St. Croix Falls down to the outside. You got your Richmond and Luck. Trying to chase down Buster, trying to work around that CLS bus.
No now, but here from the back, from the last row, comes Bob Quist. He's making his way up to 6th position right now.
The Osceola driver.
The Meow bus is making his way up on turn number 2. He's 4th place right now. That's the Luck, Wisconsin bus. And right behind him is the Barry bus, driven by Andy Lorenzen.
Smoke pulling out of that fire truck from Chisago Lakes. See if he can make that down the backstretch.
That's a little issue probably with his turbo or something like that. I'm not sure what's going on with that bus right now. St. Croix Falls now trying to keep pace with the Osceola bus. Osceola is basically drifted back a little bit. And here comes the Barbie bus. He is making his way up now on the Somerset. Grave digger.
Lake Holcomb's Barbie down the front stretch looking to kick out second.
Where is Brooke going? She's on the outside. She's getting squeezed by Chisago Lakes. Apparently, Chisago Lakes had a little bit of a beef with St. Croix Central and trying to actually pin her up against the wall. But maybe he's just trying to leave the racetrack. We'll find out here in about half a lap.
May not be able to see him in that smoking fire truck down the front stretch.
Got some major issues looking like that on this bus. We'll see if he's going to try to lift it to the pits right now. No, he's continuing on. Red comes out.
Up and over.
Action all around here on the front stretch. Red flag out here in our fastest bus, second bus race of the night.
Oh, just like a race car driver, he is not happy. He is trying to find out who that was. I saw it, buddy. I know. But it still looks somewhat raceable. We'll see. Stretch wall, and we continue on. Come on, let's hear a little louder. What do you think, fans? Let's go. Rock on.
Fire these buses back up. Finish our second bus race of the night. As St. Croix Central there in turn 1 will lead us back to green. See if Lake Holcomb can chase down the Pink Panther graffiti bus.
So Marty, here's your lineup right now. St. Croix Central, who is in turn number 1. She's on the pole right now. Behind her is going to be the Barbie bus of Lake Holcomb. The 3rd place bus of Somerset. 4th place bus will be the Super Trooper Meow bus out of Luck, Wisconsin. Webster is now following the Luck bus. And then we have St. Croix Falls following suit. After that, we have the New Richmond bus. Or excuse me, the Frederick bus, then the New Richmond bus. So Batman and then New Richmond. And then finally we have Unity and Cedar Lake Speedway, and then Chicago's just having a tough break right now. I don't know what's going on with that bus.
Oh, we stopped the smoking on the Chisago Lakes bus, so that's good to see. We'll see when it gets back to speed as we'll get back to green with St. Croix Central leading the way. About halfway home in this race.
5 laps in, 5 to go, as Marty just said. We're trying to figure out Chisago Lakes. We're going to start this single file. We have track officials on the racetrack in turn 2. That's Tony Olson as he hops over the wall. Brooke Razor, there she goes. She's got a good pace right there. Everybody gets going to be nose to tail there, Marty. What do you think?
That luck driver's been running through the field starting at the tail, the Super Trooper machine. And of course, Lake Holcomb started even farther back.
All right. Lights are down as we're heading down to the front stretch. Right at the starting zone and Joe Provo starting zone. Here comes Brooke Razor in the St. Croix Central bus with the Barbie bus in tow.
5 laps to see Lake Holcomb's Barbie making around St. Croix Central.
Did a little bit of a diamond action there in turn number 1, but Andy didn't have anything to do with that. He's on the very bottom. He's right on the back bumper of Brooke. St. Croix Central continues to accelerate by about 25 feet. Barbie is on the outside, trying to get a good angle in turn number 4. Here comes the Somerset bus. Look who comes now as the Super Trooper on the outside of the Somerset bus.
3 wide with luck in Somerset. As Sago makes the trip, trying to stay out of the way.
St. Croix almost put it on its side coming into turn 1. He just kept it on those 2 outside wheels. He was doing just fine. Here comes Kyle Olson. He's going to be passing the Webster bus. Oh, and by the way, a new leader now as Barbie passed the St. Croix Central. I did not see that coming out of turn number 4.
Good move by Lake Holcomb. Down the backstretch, already pulling away from St. Croix Central. Has a great battle between Webster's bus down the backstretch. That battle's just outside the top 5, taking on the back man of Frederick. Continue to roll around here at the legendary Sea Lake Speedway. School bus ride. Get down to the final couple laps. Lake Holcomb trying to work through lap traffic. As St. Croix Central bus in second, Somerset. One final time, white flag flies for Lake Holcomb. See if Somerset can pick up that second spot. Get around St. Croix Central. Brad will run down to Victory Lane, get a quick word with our race winner. And that is going to be the Barbie bus. Jeff Stackett throwing the green flag. Lake Holcomb to Victory Lane. St. Croix Central in second. And the Somerset bus limping. It's going to be Luck for third. Somerset limping at the line. And run out your top 5. You'll find St. Croix Falls with Frederick. And then the battle outside, Webster, New Richmond, and Unity. As at the end, Lake Holcomb dominates from the back. 25 of Nicias.
People are getting ready to see what they
Trying 17 laps remain.
buses make a way around the racetrack. Just ready for a little firework action, boys and girls.
What? We got fireworks? How about we want some fireworks?
How do you like them apples, Cedarling?
Served in the army, he lost his right eye. He threw a flag out in our yard till the day that we died.
Saturday night for the school bus race here at the legendary Cedar Lake Speedway. Lights back on. We're already at the action. Started here. Brad, if I remember, we put 20 laps up on the board and we just run them until we don't have any buses left.
Oh,
20 laps up on the board, we just run them until we have no buses left. 50 laps. All right, you guys ready for 50 laps?
So here we go.
15 laps.
Just stacking at the flag stand, telling the drivers right now, it is now go time. It is time to actually get on the edge of your seat, boys and girls, because we're about to uncrank some absolute serious fun. All ages from age 1 all the way up to 85. I see you in the grandstands. Let's have fun as we're about ready to turn these bad boys and girls loose. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go.
Buses about ready to roll here in 2025. The legendary Cedar Lake Speedway. It's Unity and Frederick. Green flag is out. Let the mayhem begin. Lights open. Already getting some love from St. Croix Falls.
Down in turn 1, St. Croix Falls is on the outside of the Barbie bus from Lake Holcomb. Right behind him, coming up with that Southern Edge Steve is running fast. On the outside, that is Kyle Olsen making a big has Unity on the outside.
Frederick's Batman looking to try to take that top spot. As the Batman and Frederick side by side with the Angry Birds of Unity. Barbie Lake Holcomb dominant all night long. Barbie machine to the front.
St. Croix Central now making her way up past the second to last bus as she's trying to make her way forward. Kyle Olsen is tied. He's gone. He's got his cape on the back of his bus, and he is going to say, see you later, boys and girls.
Love trying to roll to that top side of St. Croix Falls.
Who wants to see some buses crash, boys and girls? Let's go. On the outside, turn number 4. Let's see the Super Troopers. Here we go to turn number 4. Once they get together, and we get that there right. Turn number 4, going to turn 2, and see what the front buses at the St. Croix Falls bus running side by side.
Defense, they can hear you. Let's fire it up. Monster! Gonna get pushed off the track.
Fargo Hicks is trying to help off the Webster bus get off the track. Let's see what we got. Looks like the Webster bus is coming against Cedar Lake. Cedar Lake's ready for it. St. Croix Central. Not quite able to hook that very good on the outside.
St. Croix Falls and one still do battle. Super Trooper trying to chase down the boy. what Barbie can do. The Batman also around. Frederick's Batman. Angry Bird trying to take out the CLS bus.
We got to make sure we get Andy out of his bus. Give him a hand. That's Andy Lorenzen. Old Barbie got put on her side.
Frederick's Batman got a little bite taken out of him on the back stretch as they're putting the hood back down on that machine. Bus driver lashing it back down. See the crew ripping it.
Replay!
Unity Angry Bird was trying to, I think probably was the one that took out Barbie.
Well, they're Angry Birds, that's what. Turn 4, let's go turn 4, St. Croix Falls. What's happening here? Looks a little bit like Luck wants a little action with St. Croix Falls. See he heads up the track. Is he gonna go up there? No, doesn't quite have a head of steam. Webster coming out of nowhere, had to be pushed off the track earlier by Chisago Lakes. Now he's making his way around the track just famous.
Oh, here he goes!
St. Croix Central!
Woo!
It's Unity.
Just the Unity, they're cheated. They went right into the end. Oh yeah, they're cheaters. Oh, St. Croix Central, maybe get a little action from Richmond.
Unity's Angry Bird has lost it.
Oh!
Apparently that's the corner that everybody wants to go right there. Unity and Luck, they must really hate each other.
Luck for redemption.
Maybe he didn't like the show Super Troopers. I have no idea.
And now...
The front bumper, oh my goodness, now we got radiator action. Which the same is.
Here we go. Front stretch.
Oh, Brooke held her own there. Here we go down the back chute here.
All right, race fans, we're going to let you hear it again. Come on, race fans, get these buses action.
Let's see what Unity does with Webster. That's Jake Lee. He's going to try to take him out. Got a little spark in action there. Webster.
Luck trying to go for the kill. Oh.
Oh, the Luck bus is just walking around. Here goes Luck and Webster and Unity.
Frederick's Batman's just been kind of hanging out, see what Batman can try to fly around into someone. There we go, and we got a pile up.
This is my second ball I've lost tonight.
Whoever has a concrete company, we'll see you next week. That's
The
the
most
next week.
expensive night I've ever had here.
There you go, Batman.
Turn number 4 looks like Batman and St. Croix Falls. All right. Oh, they're going to make a sandwich out of Richmond here.
Frederick's Batman looking to set it up.
Luck looks like he's broke. He's trying to figure out what's going on with his back axle. He looks like he's toast. Small little window going down.
St. Croix Falls on the front stretch, still rolling around. Then we got New Richmond and Frederick.
Frederick is